Hello everyone, and welcome back to All of Fabric 3. Yes, we are still on All of Fabric 3, and yes, I couldn't help myself, and I'm now playing with shaders. I couldn't help myself. I wanted to test it out, and boy oh boy, is it beautiful. I am happy. Now, the sad thing about this is the mod I used is called Iris. It's a work in progress mod. It's a new mod they're bringing out. And at the moment, they don't really want people making tutorials on how to install it. So I don't think I'm going to, out of respect for them, because this is a really cool mod, and I would obviously love to share it and make a tutorial on it. But also, the fact that it's a good mod makes me want to respect the developers and, you know, not have them spammed with bug reports and stuff. But if you want, you can go over to the mod. I'll probably have it linked in the description to the page, and you can go and give it a shot. Because I said if you can figure out how to install it yourself, then sure. But they're just worried that a lot of people come in and experience bugs and you know, bugs that they might not actually be experiencing. I don't know. You can go read up their reasonings for it. But anyway, I'm probably going to be playing with it for a bit. Oh, I'm in creative mode. Let me just place that back there. Oh, whatever. I can make more. I'll play with it for a little bit. You guys let me know what you think of us playing with it. There might be a few issues in terms of, I don't know, maybe some visual bugs we come across, maybe even some frame rate drops. If you'd prefer me to just go back to normal vanilla, we can do that too. But I think it looks beautiful. I'll be honest with you guys. I think it looks beautiful. So, first thing we're doing this episode, or maybe not the first thing though. I want to try and make. Oh, I should probably get out of creative mode. Let me do that real quick. Alrighty, the first thing in survival mode that we're going to do is probably check out the wooden... I think it's called a wood jetpack. Actually, I've got it bookmarked. I was told that this guy is pretty easy to make and pretty good as well. So let's bookmark all of these ingredients. What are we going to need? We're going to need furnace, planks, and basic coils and batteries. So it looks like a bit of iron, a bit of redstone, which thankfully we have. We also have an extremely messy inventory, which... We've honestly got to start fixing this. It's pretty bad. I think someone suggested making some iron chests. I know that there are actually, if we have a look in the quest book, there's a storage tab. Where is it? Right here. And there's iron chests you can make, or you can also make iron barrels and whatnot. So I don't know. I don't know which way we'll go. These ones, I'm not actually sure what looks cool. I like the bands, but I also like the full block being colored. I'm not too sure. Let me let me clean my inventory out, and we'll figure something out. Alrighty, let's go ahead and I was gonna say grab some wood from our tree farm. Can we still get? We still can. Beautiful. You know what I should do actually? Let's be somewhat smart about this. Let's break all of these, break this, and then make a little bit of a path here. So we're gonna break these blocks here, right? Break these, and let's make it like, just planks, right? Because then they can't place saplings on it, which means, in theory, we should be fine to get out of here. So, let me break these, do plank, and we might, you know, fix up the path later. But just this, that way, we'll always be able to get in here. Well, I guess I've got the wood on me now, so, yeah, there we go. Let's get crafting. So, what we need for this guy are 2 wooden thrusters, which require 3 of these each, so that's 6 basic coils, and then I think these require 1. So that's going to be, what, 8 basic coils so far? So let's, I guess, get those built. Boom, 8 of those. Then we're going to need to make 2 of these into batteries. So let's do that. Do that again. By the way, if you're not sure what buttons I'm pressing when I'm quickly moving, because I don't think I've explained it this series yet. I press R to see the recipe, and if you press U, you can see what they're used in. And then when you're on this screen, you can left-click to see the recipe and right-click to see what they're used in. So those are just little hotkeys that I'm using there. So let's now... we're going to need some furnaces. We're almost done. We need to just break this. Because I always have to, like, parkour over there, which isn't the most fun. So boom, we're going to need 2 furnaces. So 1, 2. There we go. Then we're going to make 2 of these thrusters. Almost there. Then we need a leather strap and a wood capacitor. The wood capacitor needs 3 of these batteries, so it looks like we're going to be making some of these. Also, when you click this, it puts 1 recipe. If you hold shift and click it, it puts as many recipes as you can make. So, was it 2 that I needed? I think it was 3, right? So boom, 3, and that's for this capacitor. Boom. The leather strap is going to need 3 leather. We have 2 currently. Are there any other bits hiding? There is. Beautiful. So that plus, what was it? It was iron nuggets, which we have somewhere. I'm pretty sure we have somewhere, so I'm just... you know what? We'll just make some. I'm sure we'll end up using them anyway. So boom, leather strap, easy peasy. And then we have a wooden jetpack, or I guess a wood jetpack. Now, by itself, it's useless. Instead, we need to put some energy in it. So we'll chuck it in here. It can store 20,000 units of energy. It's charging up pretty fast. That's probably good enough at the moment. You know, we'll do a full charge so that we can see how quickly it drains, because my suspicion is that it will drain quite quickly. It appears to use 32 energy per tick. So I guess we'll see how it goes. So here it is. We'll equip it. Does it have a slot that it goes in, or I guess it just goes on my chest? And then I'm actually going to have to bind the key, because I have a key that I like to use. What's it going to be under? Jetpack. Jetpack hover, we'll keep that on G. Jetpack engine, I like to have this on my mouse button right there. So now I can turn it on and turn it off. Just at the click of a thumb. So here is our jetpack. It's not crazy. It uses quite a lot of power. We just used, what, 2.4 thousand? But, I mean, it works. If, say, there's a big tree and I need to get to the top of it to chop it down, I can do that. I can get to the to the top to do the chop. It's not great, though. It's definitely not great. Ooh. What the? Oh, yeah. Someone gave me these. I was like, that was a cat sound. Someone gave me some kitty slippers. But by someone, there's people on the server. They were being very nice to me, and I've been gifted kitty slippers. I've disabled the effect because I don't want to cheat or anything, but they look nice and cute. And I also got, I believe, a superstitious hat, also with the effects disabled. So I look a little bit more classy now, one might say. Now these jetpacks, I believe you can upgrade them into, say, copper or stone. Ooh, stone, really? That doesn't seem too bad. We're probably not going to do that yet. What I honestly need is, does this pack have like flux networks or anything? Do they have the ability to wirelessly charge my inventory? Network node, entangled capacitor, screen charger. Okay, no, probably not that one. I feel like these though. Network node and, yeah, from wireless networks. Let's do at wireless. So it's just these 2 blocks here. Okay. This one is quite expensive, so I assume that's probably beyond us. Oh, and we need it to make it. Okay. So these are pretty late game, or, you know, towards that point. So that's not happening anytime soon. Okay. Oh yeah, the other thing to do is press G, and that will turn hover mode on, and then that way we can just slowly glide down, as opposed to, you know, falling rapidly. Now, I heard something walking out here, and I wasn't sure what it was, but I cannot seem to see it. So I'll just have to keep living in fear, I think. Yeah, there's definitely something out here. Let's go ahead and sleep through the night. Ah, there we go. Now, the sunrise and sunset in this pack are beautiful. You can see, or at least we should be able to see once the sun actually starts getting up, the beautiful sun rays that come through. It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. Okay. What am I even doing? I'm getting very confused. Oh yeah. I think we should try and start with applied energistics, mainly because this inventory system that this mod gives us is phenomenal. It makes it so that instead of having all of these chests, we just have one central little terminal that we open and access everything. In other mod packs, there are a few other mods that do a similar thing, but I think we've only got applied energistics in this pack. I don't think there's like a refined storage, or I think there's even some logistical mods that add a way to do a similar thing. What do we have? Now, these are just from applied energistics. So I guess we can give it a shot. We've completed this quest, which is get a charged Certus quartz, and it gives us a wooden crank. Now, I'm pretty sure this wooden crank is meant to be used with a grindstone, or a quartz. It's called something. Quartz. Yeah, this guy here, a quartz grindstone, but it actually doesn't have a recipe. It just doesn't. It doesn't exist. So I'm not too sure what the crank is for, but we can't appear to place it anywhere, so I guess it's just gonna go in this little chest for a little while. Now, we've also apparently completed a different quest, and I have no idea what it is. What have we completed? Oh, we got kitty slippers. Random reward. I won't get these yet because that feels a little bit cheaty. Just a tiny bit. But I think we're fine. Okay, let's continue with what we're doing. I'm getting very distracted. There's lots of things going on. Let's see how much progress we can make. Now, I don't think we're going to get to the point where we have a system set up for applied energistics in this episode, or maybe even for a few episodes, but we can definitely give it a try. Now, if we search at applied, we can see what they have to offer. There's a lot of blocks here. I think the first thing we want... normally what I do is I go for like an ME drive, and then go from there. What are these things? Thalassium ingots? Normally I go for an ME drive, and I get some storage disks, and, you know, I go all out sort of thing. But I think what you're meant to do, if you're meant to play it, you know, progressively, is there's like a chest that you can get. Yeah, here we go. There's an ME chest. It uses a crystal, it uses some of this stuff. I don't particularly know if it's better or not. Let me bookmark some of the stuff that we're going to need. So we're going to need a drive. We're 100% going to need a controller. But I can't seem to see one. I don't know what it looks like. So, oh, here it is. ME controller. We'll bookmark this guy. And basically, we're going to need skystone blocks. We're going to need pure fluix crystals and an engineering processor. The fluix crystals are not fun to make. Drop a fluix seed made from fluix dust and sand into a puddle of water. Okay, so I think that's this, a fluix seed. So that's fluix dust and sand. The dust you get from a normal fluix crystal. A normal fluix crystal you get from dropping charged Certus quartz with nether quartz and redstone into a puddle. Yeah. It's definitely doable. It's just not easily doable, I think. Inscriber requires either one. Does it need sticky pistons? Wow. They're really making us go all out. So we need either sap or slime. I feel like sap might be easier. Pine sap? I have no idea how you get that, though. Actually, yeah, look at this. Once again, there's slime fish. So, let's actually check on our fisher. It's been running for a while. What have we gotten from him? Just nothing fancy. Just a bunch of normal-looking fish. No fancy fish have been gotten. What am I hearing? Am I getting trolled? You guys hear that too, right? Oh, we're out of jetpack juice. I swear I keep hearing footsteps. Does that have to do with does that have to do with something? Like, something I'm wearing? Do one of these things make footsteps happen around me? I am very on edge, in case you can't tell. Okay, let's get into our safety of our house. Alright, well anyway, I think we can at least get started and see where we go from... Well, I guess where we go. So the first thing we're going to want is a fluix crystal, right? So this guy is made from dropping charged Certus quartz, nether quartz, and redstone dust. So I believe we have some nether quartz in one of these. So nether quartz, charged quartz, and redstone dust into a puddle. So just into a bit of water. So we can head over here and do that. So it should be one of you, and one of you. And they should combine and give me 2 fluix crystals. Beautiful. It works a charm. And then this stuff, apparently, I'm meant to crush and grow. Now, there's also some other seeds. There's Certus quartz seeds and nether quartz seeds, and they give you, I don't know, different things, I guess. So this stuff, I need to crush. So we're doing that in, I assume, the grinder. Let's chuck it in there. We'll do one for now, and see what that gives us, and see just how long this is going to take. Let me also get a bucket of water, because what we need to do is we need to drop it in water and then leave it for a long time. So I don't really want to do that out in the open. I probably want to do it inside somewhere. So I guess right there. Beautiful. So it sounds like it's done. Oh, did it? Okay. Thankfully it didn't get smelted. So I believe fluix dust, and did it say sand? I think it did. But of course we're not going to have any sand, are we? No, I don't believe we do. Let's go and steal some from outside. Alright, yep, here we go. So 1 fluix dust and sand will give us 2 fluix seeds. Now, how many do we actually need for, say, a controller? We need 4. Does anything else need them? I don't think so. So, what we might do is I'll crush this one as well, and we'll have 4 going at a time. Because I believe all you do is you just drop it in, and it doesn't despawn and it just does its thing. And it just keeps doing its thing. You can see a little particle. Another little particle. I think that shows that it's working. We'll leave it for a bit, and we'll check back in to see, I guess, what percentage we're at. I need another bit of sand. And here we go, fluid seeds. Before I put them in, let's check. How long has it been? Has it been maybe like a minute? Maybe. Let's pick them up. Okay, they just went into the same stack, so I don't think they charged at all. I'm going to drop them in there, though, and I guess we're just going to wait. I wonder as well... I wanted to see if maybe I could, like, light up the area down there to easily see in. But I guess we can just zoom in. So that's how we do it, right? Fluid seed, or pure fluix crystal. Drop a fluid seed into a puddle of water. To make it faster, you can get crystal growth accelerators. So let's maybe check out those crystal growth accelerators. These cost a block of fluix, some quartz glass, and some iron. Wow, what an interesting ratio. How do these... Okay, so they just turn back into fluix. I was wondering if there was a little cheatsy way to do it. We could make these. Definitely possible. Quartz dust. We definitely need a lot of quartz if we want to go this route. I guess we'll wait, see how long it takes, and if it's an insane amount of time, we might have to invest in them. But I guess we'll see what happens. Alrighty, let's go and see if we can get a few things. The first thing I want to do is look to see if we can see some sort of pine tree. Because they're meant to have sap. Now, there's a different type of tree over there. I don't particularly know if it's going to be pine or not. Oh my god. But I guess we can look. The other thing would be we can go into the Nether, and if we get a magma cream, if we defeat a magma, what we can do is we can place the magma cream in an industrial centrifuge to turn it into a slime ball and a blaze powder. Now, that seems pretty far-fetched, but it would be within reach, especially if we can't stumble across a slime or anything like that. So I'm probably just going to run around for a bit. Once again, I don't really know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for somehow sap, I guess, from ecotones. And I also just saw a rat run past. Ecotones. Peat, hazelnut, coconut, cyan, rose. Is there some sort of... See, I'm not sure, because... A pine cone. That's what we're after, I guess. A pine cone. There's also a scary rat here. Oh, there's a few rats. But yeah, I'll just check all these trees. You know, I thought I stumbled upon something nice, but I believe this is a illager outpost. Not a good thing. There's also a structure over there. Is it? Yeah. I mean, it's got the banners. It doesn't appear to have any in them, so potentially it's been raided, so I might just skip on it for now. But yeah, still no luck on these pines. Oh, okay. I've discovered something. A little shack. I believe this structure is in normal Forge Minecraft, so not sure what it is. It must be a little witch's hovel. There's some mushrooms in there, so I imagine. Oh, these spooky rats keep following me around. I do not trust them. I do not. No pine though. I found some fir trees. They were over in that distance, I think. No pines. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at, which also doesn't really help. There's some horses over there. They look pretty cool. But yeah, no real good progress on finding these pines. So we might have to rethink our strategy here. Alrighty, Operation Get Pine Log or Sap or something was a failure. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to see if we can actually make this industrial centrifuge. So this bad boy right here. Now, as you can see, it's not an easy recipe. We're going to require to make another extractor. We're going to need to make some advanced machine frames, which I don't think we've made yet, as well as advanced circuits. And then we just use refined iron. It should be pretty easy. But yeah, this stuff's going to be a little tricky. This stuff... The advanced circuits shouldn't be too hard, but these advanced machine frames need all these different alloys and carbon plates, and it's not a pretty sight. So we'll probably save them for last because they're a little bit scary to look at. Let's see what we can make for now. So we have some insulated copper cable. We're probably going to need to make another set. So we'll grab that. Hopefully we have some copper. We do have a bit of copper. We are running awfully low on it though. Let's grab some of this. That should be good for now. We obviously need to empty our inventory again because that seems to be a common practice. Okay, let's first try and get the advanced circuit. So what we're going to need is another set of these insulated cables. Then we are going to put them like that. Place 2 bits of redstone and 2 bits of refined iron ingots in the middle, and make 2 electronic circuits. Beautiful. Next thing we're going to need is glowstone and lapis. And then what we're going to do is make these advanced circuits, which are also going to need some more redstone, it seems. So, see if we can open this. Redstone. And bada bing, bada boom. Advanced circuits, check. Wonderful. I think we're actually going to need a little bit more of these insulated cables, because I believe we need another extractor, another electronic circuit for the extractor that we need. Now, does the industrial centrifuge... No, I was going to ask, maybe it does rubber, and we can just turn our current extractor into this guy. But looking at these recipes, I'm not really seeing it. Let's search rubber. Oh, if it lets us. No, we're not allowed to search rubber. Okay, now we can. Rubber, oh, you can. 4 sap makes 14 rubber. So we'll just use our current extractor and upgrade it. So let's go ahead and pick this guy up. There we go. I think we got a bit more. Yeah, we got a bit more rubber too. So that part's done. What is next? So far we have the advanced circuits, we have the extractor, we have the refined iron. Yep. So all we need now are 2 advanced machine frames. Should be easy enough, right? Advanced circuits, carbon plates, and basic machine frames. So, what that tells me is we need to smelt up a little bit more iron. We need some more refined iron. Then let's say the 2 advanced alloy plates. What are these going to need? These are apparently going to need an advanced alloy ingot, which is a mixed metal ingot that has been smelted. The mixed metal ingot, you kind of get a bit of freedom here. It's essentially 3 different types of ingots. Now, from the looks here, we're probably going to be using our reinforced iron for this recipe as well. You actually get more based on what you put in. Tungsten. Are we able to put lead in? I'm looking at all of these, and the tungsten looks suspiciously like lead, but it just isn't. So, no, I don't think we can. What we'll probably do, though, is refined iron. I think we actually have a lot of bronze at the moment, and tin, right? Yeah, we have a lot of bronze. So, bronze, you know, we don't have tin. What can we use as a substitute for tin? I don't really know. I might have to go mining. Okay, so, as for how the shaders work in the caves, it is horrible. This is horrific. I don't know why it's like this, but I'll definitely, have to try and fix this at some point. Luckily, though, the way that this mod's set up, with the shaders, if this works, you can turn them off really easily. Like, if I click this and click apply, it will do a little bit of a loading screen, or it just won't. How cool is that? That's, like, instant. If I try and do that on Forge with the way shaders work over there, that takes so long. 2 tin. That is not enough. We need... Well, actually, it might be enough, but I think we want a bit more, though. Alright, we have a bit of tin. So I think we can at least make some of it now. Let's get the refined iron out, as well as some of the bronze. So, refined iron, bronze, and tin should give us 2 mixed metal ingots. Now, these bad boys, I think we just smelt up. I kind of want to invest in a furnace from this mod, from Industrial Revolution. However, I'm not sure if we'll have the copper for it, so I don't really know if I want to just yet. Let's also get more of this stuff. But we definitely should in the future, because the Tech Reborn furnace is not fast enough. In fact, do we have a furnace in the corner here too? We do. I'm just going to smelt up this stuff. Oh, okay. It took all of my wood. It just robbed me. I've been robbed. What the? Wait, it actually... what? I was sort of joking because I assumed it was a visual bug, but I do not appear to have any more of the planks in my inventory, so I feel like it actually did. Can I manually place them in? What? Huh? Okay, note to self, do not put burnt planks into the furnace. Very strange. Huh. Okay. Let's put that in there. I don't mind wasting all that. I'm scared to put stacks in this furnace now. Maybe did it go in here? Oh, it went in here. Okay. Okay. This guy, I think, auto inputs, and I think with the wrench, I was told you can change what side it auto inputs and stuff. So, That makes sense. Okay, it wasn't... Okay. Everything's fine, everything's fine. So, what do we have? We have 3 advanced alloys. I believe we compress these, don't we? Yeah, advanced alloy plates. So there we go. That's getting all of them. So we should have 4 in a second. There's 4. And these get turned into 2 of these. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So we have the advanced alloy plates. What do we need for the carbon plates? We need to compress a carbon mesh. And we get this by crafting 2 carbon fibers. And the carbon fiber we get from 4 coal dust. So basically, I'm going to need... Wait, how many does that give you? It gives you 1. Okay, so I think I need 16 to be ground up. I think so. Let's see if this works. It appears as though it is. Once again, this is extremely slow, so I'm kind of questioning whether we want to make one of these Industrial Revolution versions. I think it's fine though. Let me just make sure. It should be fine. I think I've just got to wait. Oh, and in my quest for a little bit more copper while we're waiting for stuff to smelt, I have discovered diamonds. So there we go. We have 4 diamonds. We can actually craft with some stuff now. I'm not too sure what we'll make with it. In fact, I think we can make a hopper. We can make a hopper. No, I think we can make a quarry potentially. So let me see if I can pick up the copper. There we go. Copper collected. That's probably enough to make one of the machines, but I would... Is this more copper? There we go. That should be... How much is that? 10? That is plenty. Alright, I'm going to head back up. Hopefully the coal is done pulverizing. If not, we can make a pulverizer, I believe, with this stuff now. One of the pulverizers from... whatchamacallit? Industrial Revolution. So, that should be good. Alrighty, it's almost done. We have a little bit left to do, but we can at least make some more of these carbon meshes. Turn these into, carbon meshes and compress them. I already did one earlier, so we have one waiting there. And then we should just be waiting for the last one, I believe. So this is 4. We gotta wait for the other 4 to be done. Did that just... Yeah, I think we're fine. Gotta wait for these ones, and then we should be good to go. Alrighty, I believe we have everything we need now. So let's turn these into meshes, or into carbon fiber. Then turn them into a mesh. Then pulverize the mesh. We're also going to need, I believe, 2 machine bases here, or 2 basic machine frames. So there we go. Let's grab the carbon plates out. Now we should be able to make the 2 advanced machine frames we need. Bingo, bango. And then, we're going to need a little bit more refined iron, aren't we? Okay. I think we need 2 bits. So let's just swap these out. And place the copper up there. Okay. Almost. We're almost there. We also have quite a bit of lead. What I might actually do is make a little bit of armor. I feel like that's probably the best option. So let's make this. We'll make the boots. What armor does our helmet do? It does a 4. Our helmet's pretty good. And let's also do a chest piece. I think I'd prefer to wear armor at the moment instead of the jetpack. The jetpack, we'll need to upgrade it, but that should be pretty good. So we now have a pretty good amount of armor. We should have our refined iron ingot. We have 2 of them there. So now we should be able to make the industrial centrifuge. Beautiful. This bad boy I can slap down here. He will slowly but surely charge up. Now, all we need are magma cubes. Or magma cream, sorry. So, I'm going to make myself a sandwich. With... I don't actually really have much to eat here. Let's go grab some stuff from our farmer. So let's head back here. There we are. Here is our beautiful farmer over here. What would you like? 64 grapes? Oh, don't mind if I do. Now, part of me feels like I probably don't even need to make a sandwich at the moment. I can probably just nom down on some grapes. It takes the same amount of time, I think, because you have to, like, right-click it. Maybe not. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure on that, but it works at least. So, going into the Nether and defeating a magma cream, or at the very least finding a magma cream. That's a challenge in of itself. Now, once again, you know what? We probably do want the jetpack for this. At least charged up and in my inventory would make sense. So let me finish charging it. Make sure it's fully charged. Beautiful. I'm going to hold on to it, because I have a suspicion that we're going to have a near-death experience and require that. Our mining drill's pretty charged enough. Okay. Into the Nether we go. Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, that was actually surprisingly easy. Our Nether portal is right down there. Oh, and someone else's is up there. So, I, in theory, just need to defeat this guy, and we should have access to slime balls. Assuming he does not defeat us, which, I mean, he might not, but these little guys might. Oh no, it's actually pretty easy. Here we go. So we just need 1 or 2 magma creams, I believe. In fact, I think maybe... Yeah, I think we need 2, and I don't think we've gotten any. Magma cube, we got nothing. We didn't get a single magma cream from that entire giant magma cube. Oh my god. Okay. Well, at least we know they spawn here. That's a good thing. Let's see if we can see any in the distance. No. If I hold tab, are there any on the map? Not that I can really see. We'll head up here, because I have a feeling that he spawned up there and fell down, perhaps. Because I don't know if he actually spawns in the current biome we're in, but this biome next to us looks a little bit more magma-y, right? This looks a little bit more like the traditional Nether. So what's it called? Let's see. Basalt deltas. I mean, yeah, one would think that, you know, a creepy mob would spawn here. What are these? Pyrosynths? Or they're holding tab and looking around. There's just a bunch of piglins. And zombie piglins. Okay. It was going well until it wasn't going well. Because I forgot the gold boots. And so, yeah. Not a fun experience. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on the gold boots. And I guess head back and try and get my stuff. And it appears as though we are right back here. So here's all our stuff. I guess we'll just do this. Hopefully get all of our stuff back. Place this back there. Try and... Oh, I've got it locked. Try and reorganize our inventory just a little bit. Alrighty, have a look at the map. I believe we have magma cubes and possibly blazers. Yes, we do have blazers. So I guess we'll see how we go. My target is the magma cube. I don't care too much about the other stuff. But with that being said, if we got a few blaze rods while we were here, you know, it wouldn't be a bad thing. so we'll see how this goes. Obviously, my target... Okay, we have 1. I think we need 2. I'll double check before I leave, 100%. This actually isn't too far from our base. I have a path that goes directly to pretty much where our grave is. So this isn't too far in the way that, like, I have to guarantee that I have everything I need before going back. We can definitely make a few trips back and forth, so it's not the end of the world. Oh my god, you're a big boy. Oh, and we have another magma cream, so I will finish up these guys. Oh, we actually have a few now. Okay. I assume we're going to be fine then. Alrighty, so for this inscriber, we need 2 sticky pistons. Each of these require 1 slime ball, and 2 magma creams gives us 1 slime ball. So we're lucky we checked, because I believe this means we need 4 magma creams, and I only have 3. So I am glad that I checked, because that would have been very disappointing. So let's see how lucky we get. Nope. Oop, and the big one I just killed dropped 1, so we're already good. We're fine. These little guys are ridiculous though. Alrighty, magma creams are collected. The question is, do I want to try and kill a few blazers while I'm here? I definitely... Oh my god, that guy almost one-tapped me. That is ridiculous. He hit me twice when he landed on me. I will try and defeat one if we happen to run past him on the way back. What is happening? So I guess we'll see how that goes. In fact, I don't think they're here anymore. Oh, yeah, they're over there. I don't think we're going that way, though. Are we? No, we're kind of going this way. Alright, well, they can stay there for now. We don't need a blaze rod at this instant. And we can easily come back here in the future. In fact, let me do this real quick. I think it's Y, then waypoint, add an edit, and do blaze/magma cube. And do confirm. And there we go. That'll sit there, and I'll know which way to go if I need them in the future. Beautiful. So I'm going to head back home. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, so that's our grave over there. And that's obviously the magma stuff over there. And this path is the same path we made the other day. We happened to walk right into it. So yeah, beautiful. And we are back home. It took a little while because I ended up in someone else's nether portal, but we made it here. So, 4 magma creams go in. it starts processing. It apparently takes a little while. Has a pretty cool little animation there. It's doing something. And I suppose we get our slime balls. We probably will wrap it up there, but I think that is a good step. Being able to get slime opens a lot of recipes, especially... It should, in theory, allow us to do all this stuff. The other thing to note is this guy has been sitting here this whole time. These are seeds. Shall we pick them up? Okay, they're all stacked. They're at 11%. 11%. The recording that I currently have at the moment is at 1 hour and 14 minutes. That's how long I've been recording. So, taking out cuts and stuff, and when I wasn't talking, since that's happened, it's probably been like an hour, and we're at 11%. That is ridiculous. That is quite ridiculous. Yeah, we're probably gonna want to look into getting the other things, whatever they were. I'll keep them in there for now. I'm not sure if... Now, it says they don't despawn, but I'm not sure if they despawn when the server restarts. That's interesting to question. I guess we'll find out, because I'm just going to leave them there. This guy's taking a while. I'm pretty sure he's going to work. I doubt they'd lie to us. We should be getting a slime ball and a blaze powder, so that's pretty cool. Apparently, it takes 250 seconds. Jeez. A couple minutes. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, please do consider subscribing. I've also got a video going out soon showing you guys how you can add sodium to your game. It's an invisible trader, isn't it? Yeah. I see the particles. No, it's a player. It's a player. Yeah. All fun and games until I see the particles. Can you believe this? I was right. The villains. There are villains in this world. Okay. But anyway, I've got a tutorial showing you guys how to add sodium to your game. Basically, it increases your frame rates a lot, so your FPS will go up drastically. I'm currently not using it because it's a little bit weird with some of these blocks. I've noticed it's a little bit buggy for like the Industrial Revolution blocks and a few others, I think, these packages. So I'm looking into figure out why that is. But if what you're after is FPS, it is worth it. It pretty much doubles it. So that video should be coming out at some point. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you want to join the server and play with us, and apparently become invisible and troll me outside my base, you can do that. Oh my god. You can do that. Although I will find you. I'm looking at the minimap trying to see if they show up. They don't even show up on the minimap. Ridiculous. But yeah, all that information is in the Discord linked below. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next episode where either we make more progress in applied energistics or do something else. I'm not too sure. So yeah, goodbye.